Hi, welcome. I'm Priscilla Batzell. This is Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery's demonstrations and tutorials. Let's have some fun. So I pre-primed this canvas with white paint. I think it was Artist Loft. Probably mixed with GAC 800 and Floetrol, but it doesn't really matter. It's an 18 by 24 inch canvas. This is my OXO omelet turning flip and fold spatula from Good Grips. And I've marked off some angles on my canvas because I want to put some colors down and stripe them out. And I'm not sure how this is going to go, but I need some paint therapy. So I'm going to try it. That was pink carnation. This is red violet. No matter what I do to start, I know I can come back from I don't think that I'm going to say that there's no mistakes, but at this point in time there's no mistakes. That was tickled pink. This is what's left of my orange crush. Got frosted berry, which would be good filler. Instead of white. Got some cerulean C. What else have I got? I've got African violet. Not much of it. So I might as well use it on something I like. I'm craving something turquoise. So I think that's going to be a vibrant aqua. Not sure I should go all the way to this end, but I comfort myself by thinking I can always cover whatever I start with another color like black. Pulled out the yellow. I'm not sure. Stage 1 will tell a tale for sure. This is Rhapsody Rose when it comes out. It's a little plugged, which is okay right now. I pulled out alizarin rose. Where is it? There it is. Let's go back to the pink carnation. Not sure I'm in love with my color set, but like I said, I can always add black and or white. That's the pink carnation. I want Whispering Wisteria and or Snapdragon. Snapdragon first. If it'll cooperate, which is not very easily, not coming out very well. So we'll try the Whispering Wisteria. And if I've done it completely wrong, I'll figure it out. I'll figure out something else to do with it. Now I have to decide what tool I'm going to use. But first, I think I'm going to add a couple more colors. Mysterious Mystique is an Art Minds I found in my stash of colors. Which I may or may not like with those reds. I need one more color. Maybe I don't. Maybe I'll just wing it. Or maybe I'll go back to the cyan. Actually, it's vibrant. So, that's my first try. I need a scrape dish for sure, Sometimes I like to leave the colors on a spatula. Quite often, actually. But more often than not, it's good to have a scrape dish. Now, I think I'm just going to use that right down there, if I can. did give myself a dampened sponge so I could clean the colors off in between. There may be a better way to do this. I'm thinking there probably is. I'm going to use my spare colors right down at the bottom and continue on up. I hope I don't make mud. That alizarin rose went the wrong way. I'm just going to let them blend and see what happens. If I don't go over it too many times, I might get lucky and not ruin it. I don't think it looks that bad yet. Yeah, I'll live with that. I might not like that yellow as much as the rest. Looks like I could stripe it if I wanted to. Let's see how that would work. Let's start someplace we know we're going. I'm not sure how to do that. From the outside in, maybe? That's different. Got some wobbles. It's still interesting. I'll probably very likely go over it with something. More colors. Or black. Got a few waves, but it's still kind of cool. So I think I'm going to do two sides and let it dry in between. And I want to go in a different direction. I'm going to go up. I'm going to go Dancing Fuchsia. Wondering if I should go fewer colors at a time. That's already dry, so that's staying. I'll have to fix that if I want a different color there. More pink carnation. It's not as easy as I wish it were to stay straight. Or frosted berry. And I gotta keep the bottle at the right angle so I don't knock the shoulder into the painting. Like it's gonna make any difference in a minute. It won't. I'm hearing the call to blue, but I want to use some more of this. I didn't want to use quite as much as I did, but I think that's going to be fine. That was the African Violet. This is the Snapdragon. I keep forgetting the Snapdragon is not cooperating. And really and truly at this point, I just want to go for it. Red Violet. Maybe I'll bring some water lily in. Maybe more red violet. I kind of was hearing the call to blue velvet. Which I might change a little bit by adding some oriental blue. I really want to try my rubber brush, my silicone rubber brush, but I'm lacking a certain small amount of confidence. I should try it anyway. It's a different sensation than using the spatula. I'm going to go for the Mysterious Mystique. Instead of the oriental blue, but I may regret that. I might actually still want the oriental blue. Oh, and I've got blue flame too. I love blue flame. I like the red violet in there. Better than anything else I'm seeing. But then it's in the family of my favorite colors anyway. Doesn't keep me from wanting to add a little bit more. The Dancing Fuchsia will probably take over. I don't think there's enough of this Snapdragon, so I'm going to augment it with some more red violet. Okay. I am not sure how to proceed. I need a different angled tool entirely. And maybe a spatula that doesn't have dried paint on the edge. Yep. Time for a new spatula. Getting a little bit better. They're not kidding when they say practice makes perfect. I'm not looking for perfect either. So make sure that's completely dry. Starting way off the canvas is my best way to deal with this. Oops. Well, hopefully. What can I do with that? I can start over, I guess. Now just one more. Well, maybe one more. Maybe one more and one more after that. I'm not hating that. I am willing to blend it to fill in some of the gaps though. Adding a little texture never hurt anything in my opinion. And you shouldn't expect things to look perfect as you go along. They're stages. I got 1 minute to stop and reset, or maybe I'll be smart to just let it dry and come back. tempted to try and wipe that off. And then I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. This is probably a moot point. And you'd have better luck if you were trying to use alcohol. But I'm not trying to leave this space behind white anyway. Alright, I'll be back when that's dry and then do some more. I'm not going to lie, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm going to just keep doing it and figure that I can fix it if I need to. I'm going to put some medium black paint down both sides and fast forward through the spreading process. I've obviously taped it off. I don't want it to be terribly thick, so if I need a second coat, that'll happen. In the meantime, I press down the edges of my green tape. Hi, this is Priscilla. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And if you'd like to be super helpful, please join the membership. My art is for sale, I'm here to help. If you have questions, feel free to ask. I have 2 books on paint pouring. They're found in the Amazon link, and the Amazon link is found on the link tree in the description underneath the video. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you come again. Bye for now. Priscilla out.